Powder Ridge is a small Midwest ski resort in Minnesota with an elevation of 790 feet. A vertical drop of 300 feet, only 60 skiable acres, and on average it gets 45 inches of snow a season, which if you get a powder day there, you're super duper lucky because that's not a lot of snow. And today we are reviewing Powder Ridge. This is our resort review series where we go to a ski resort, we absolutely rip it, re-shred it, we explore it, we see what it has to offer, then we come back here and we're gonna give it a score from 0 to 100. Now the way we're gonna get that score is by going through 10 categories. Each category getting a score from 0 to 10. 0 is not applicable, meaning they don't have it at all. 1 is terrible, 5 is average, and 10 is best in the world. Now these are the rules we play by. This is how we're gonna rank a ski resort. It's just how it's gonna be. But at the end of the video, I'm gonna give it a score from 0 to 100, but really the most important thing is I'm gonna tell you who this resort is for. First category, lift prices. How expensive is it to go to Powder Ridge? And at $56 for the day, it's a pretty fair price. Most Midwest ski resorts come in at $50 for the day, so $56, it's right around an average, so I give them a 5 for lift prices. Now lodging, ski in, ski out, can you stay at Powder Ridge? And sadly, they do not have any lodging, so they get a 0 for lodging, not applicable, don't have it at all. Now ease of access, how easy is it to get to Powder Ridge? Well, you're in the Midwest, so you're not driving over mountain roads, nothing scary, it's all just farmland driving. And if you fly into Minneapolis, you're only looking at an hour and 30-minute drive to get there, or if you just live there. So when it came to ease of access, I gave them a 5 for ease of access. Now before we continue, if you're wondering why I wrote this resort or you want to see any other ski resort that I have written, make sure you go check out resortskimaps.com. This website has every ski resort in the United States and all of the green snowboarders, other places we have been to, so you can check out and see if I've gone to your ski resort yet, or if the person is still red. That means we haven't been there yet and we're coming your way. You can check out our schedule to see if we're coming your way this season. But Resort Ski Maps is literally one of the funnest, coolest resort interactive maps for everything skiing and snowboarding. I use it to plan all of my ski vacations, so check out resortskimaps.com, linked in the description. Now lifts, we gotta get up the mountain. How are we gonna do it? Well, they have 4 chair lifts to get you up there and 3 surface lifts, one of those being a park specific tow rope, which is really rad. You're gonna get up the mountain. We showed up on a very busy night and we had no problems getting up the lifts, so that was super rad. So when it came to lifts, I gave them a 4 for lifts. Now runs, we got up, we gotta go down, and they only have 20 runs, nothing that stands out. They're kind of just like a medium speed going all the way down. So when it came to runs, I gave them a 3 for the runs. You're not really riding trees, not doing anything special. It's just kind of like a going down, easy. But the park, how sick is the park? I mean, this is the Midwest. This is why we come to resorts like this. They had a pretty solid park, some really awesome rails. Only one jump, which was a hip jump. They didn't have like a jump line up. Maybe we showed up a little early in the season for that, but I just didn't see where they would even put jumps. I don't even know if they build jumps, so answer that in the comments down below, all you park rat kids. But the rails and everything else was super rad. The kids there absolutely threw down. So you know it's a good park, and so we gave them a 4 when it came to terrain parks. We had a great time in that park. Now if you're enjoying this video, consider snagging some Evolution stickers. We do have a ski version for all the skiers out there. Throw it on the side of your helmet or your boards and let everyone know you are a part of Team Buckhouse. The merch really does support the dream. It's how I get to do this for a living. So thank you to everyone that is snagging the merch. If you do snag it, tag me on Instagram and I'm following back 1 person a week that is snagging the merch. So shout out to you guys. Now food, you're gonna get hungry. You're gonna want to eat some food on the mountain, and they got the typical lodge, kind of. They specialize in donuts. They make donuts there. It's like their thing. When we got our tickets, they were like, you gotta try the donut. So we went and got some donuts. We tried them. They were good donuts. 6 for the lodge food. I mean, come on. They have a specialty at that resort. It's kind of nice. That gets them an extra point. A little bit of average. Now views and scenery. It is the Midwest. You're gonna be looking at like just trees, woods. The sunset's the best part about the Midwest. So they get a 2 for views and scenery. Now employees. We cover employees because an employee can make or break your trip or your day on the mountain. You can get an employee that goes above and beyond, make sure your skis are perfect, your snowboard fits you, everything like that, and you have a great day. Or you can have an employee that doesn't care, gives you a board way too big, boots that don't don't fit, and then you just don't have the best day on the mountain because your stuff wasn't taken care of. For me personally, I had a horrible experience at Keystone that would have ruined anybody's trip. If you want to check out that video right there. And that's why we cover employees. And at Powder Ridge, we actually had a pretty good time. Like the lady that got us our tickets, she was super rad. She actually recommended the donuts. We also rode with a bunch of the park crew dudes in the terrain park, which all the kids, like they were hyped that we were there. Overall, the experience was pretty rad. So when it came to employees, I gave them a 6 for employees. They were all really awesome. Now the last category, the would I go back factor, because if I wouldn't go back to a ski resort, why would I recommend it to you? And despite a cycle person driving us off the road, here, cut to this real quick. That dude has been following us from Powder Ridge. He came for the vans, was very aggressive, so they were making money off all these kids and stuff. We're like, yo dude, have a nice night. Dude rolls up to the side of us, flashes his light right in our car. We're like, nah dude, we ain't doing this. So Cody jumps in his van, we start driving. This dude starts following us, okay? We get on the phone with the cops, we're like, yo, this dude's been aggressive at the ski resort, he's still following us, like what do we do? They're like, can you turn around? You're about to leave our district. So we're like, all right, we'll turn around. We go to turn around, Cody drives off the frickin' road, okay? So now we're stuck, the dude drove past us. We're like, don't worry, the dude drove past us, like we're good. They're like, okay, the deputy's still coming. We're like, okay, sick. All of a sudden the dude comes back and we're like, oh my God, he's here. But then he drives off the road. Now we're both stuck with the dude that was following us. And now we're like, what are we gonna do? And it's super terrifying. So we're stuck with the dude. So we're hiding in the corner, being like, this dude might shoot us up, hiding and stuff. Finally the cops come, they stop him, they're dealing with him. But oh my gosh, Cody, really? Why are we hugging Cody? Cody got us almost killed. I would absolutely go back. The kids, the vibe, the energy was an all-time night. Literally like one of the best nights of snowboarding I've ever had before the incident. And so I give it a 9 on the would I go back. I'd absolutely go rip with those kids again. That was a good time. But once again, if you're enjoying this and you want to see if I reviewed your ski resort, check out the resort review playlist. We literally have covered so many ski resorts. And if you're trying to plan a vacation, checking out which one's got the top ranks and things like that, that might be a good place to start. So check out the resort review playlist right here. Or once again, on resortskimaps.com, we actually have all the resorts listed for you on the website. Now the score from 0 to 100. What did Powder Ridge get? They got a subscribe of 44, which is actually pretty good for a Midwest ski resort. It's a great little resort. Who's it for? It's for obviously beginner skiers and snowboarders, people that are learning how to ride or park rat. You can get really, really good. Those kids were really, really good at snowboarding by just hitting the park and just constantly riding that tow rope, hitting rails, and douche, 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 like super rad. So with that, Team guys, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. It's daily on the channel. We do stuff like this daily.